yeah, hopefully it's working. I think I need to replace micro SD card that is in. I think it's becoming corrupted or something, because I need to. It starts to lag. I can see with the movement on the camera that it's stuttering, so I assume it's not writing down the video properly. But after reboot, it works. So not sure. Anyway, we'll have to replace it. So yeah, past 9 a.m. Waited a bit longer today because it was frost at night. Actually, you can still see it in some places, but you can also see in some places green grass. It's been raining for 2 days. Today is basically the first day back to better weather, so it's nice, can't complain. Maybe if there will be no wind, because it's a bit windy. And you can see this is where the river overflows in spring. Those 2 days of rain for sure helped, because obviously we want to have as much water preserved here for the spring purposes as possible. So let's hope it would stay like this for a longer period. But actually I'm quite surprised to see how green this side became. Very nice. I still wonder if there will be the dam that the beavers started building near here. I will show it to you if it's still there. Haven't been running here for a couple of weeks, so let's see what changed. Yeah, you can see the rivers come from here, but the water is already here as well. Yeah. Anyway, I feel heavy today. Yesterday it was my father's birthday party, but I think I have some issues with my stomach for 3, maybe 4 days. I get back to and started taking the supplement that helped me previously, and I don't know the English name for it, but basically I ate some sour cabbage, so sort of Polish kimchi, and this didn't work well with my stomach. And then I also ordered some power bars, protein bars, and energy bars that I wanted to utilize during my runs, because I'm struggling with supplementation when it comes to keto, and it's very difficult also to run for more than an hour basically without starting to lose strength, and because you obviously don't have carbs, you don't resupply them by using gels. So yeah, so the issue is you either eat protein heavy or fat heavy. I steer towards fat heavy because I do believe that it will help me. I also want to see how my stomach behaves if I would eat, for example, like a piece of beef jerky. But nevertheless, I bought those protein bars, or let's say fat bars, because they have more fat than protein. That's what I like them, but it turns out they don't work good on my stomach. They are on peanut butter based, and it doesn't do good. So I have 16 bars because I wanted to get free delivery that I'm not going to eat. So I'll give them away. So yeah, and I do believe that because of that I feel heavy today. I mean, yesterday feast didn't help. I was not drinking because I don't know if I mentioned it, but I try to reduce to a minimum alcohol since the beginning of the year. So far so good, I must say. So let's continue. But still, I ate plenty of food, keto food, and I think that might be the reason that I feel heavy today. So the stomach and yesterday's feast. Same time also, I do believe that there are some, I never confirmed it, never did any tests. There are some allergic things happening early spring that also don't help. So this also might be a reason. Nevertheless, I feel heavy. I don't feel like I'm running, smoothly like the engine is working. But let's say 5 kilometers in, so it's not that. Maybe still it will kick in. Again, I'm giving myself an option to extend the run or shorten the run. I also took the water with me, so I should be fine if I decide to run a bit longer. It's very nice here. I love running here because, you know, the road is almost next to the river. It's almost the same level. Sometimes even this road gets overflooded and I have to climb on the cliff and run up there to bypass the water. So anyway, Poland is dying out. Yeah. We are like number 2 or number 3 after Japan and Korea, if I remember correctly, statistical data. Yeah, so, and I'm worried. It makes me worried because for a couple of reasons. One is centered around me. You see, this is the place where the beavers, I think, work, but basically this is the tree actually the beavers put down, and I wonder what because they do rafting here, how they are going to work around it, because also plenty of garbage here, because also this is the protected area, so I don't believe you can move it. But nevertheless, yeah, the dam is holding strong, as you can see. So yeah, first the selfish thing is that when I will retire in 30 years, let's say, I will be 74 if I live this long. So maybe not, let's say around 70. So 25 years, yeah, a bit better, right? No, I don't think so. But in Poland, the pension works like this: the young people fund the pensions for all current retired people. So the number of people is decreasing. So the number of people who will be providing for my retirement pension will be way smaller, and it already shows in the calculations, in analysis. It's very obviously unpopular data because nobody wants to hear that they are going to turn poor or way poorer when they retire, right? Those are supposed to be your happy times, yeah? So yeah, that's the first reason. The second one is the issue with how to plan your investments, right? Because if you are wealthy enough and have an option to invest, you obviously want to invest something that will bring the returns toward your retirement, right? So you don't do any move on the savings, on the investments before you have to, right? So you keep them hoping they will appreciate, right, increase in value until you need to capitalize on them, and either generate passive income on them or you just sell them, right? And then live out on the money, on the cash, right? So this is it. And because of population of Poland declining, the issue is that I live in a town that is dying out pretty rapidly. It's like top 10 in Poland. So any investments that I want to make, it's very difficult to, predict what will gain in value, because if the people die out, move out, looking for a better job and everything, I don't expect the property value to go up. So basically you need to purchase or invest into something that is basically guaranteed to maintain this value. And in my opinion, these are the things that are located around city center, key areas that no matter what always will be, will have traffic, will have interest, right? So some people will try to do something around those places. So yeah. So this makes it kind of difficult. The third thing is I cannot afford to invest in one of major cities that is predicted to remain populated, because basically the prices are beyond my capability. Because probably to invest in Warsaw or Krakow I would need, I don't know, $250,000, either partly in cash and mortgage or whatever, and I don't feel like paying back, I don't know, $500,000 or even more, because the prices in Poland of the mortgages are the highest in Europe. So not great. Finally, two more things. My son and his future. If everything goes wrong, I really don't see a reason not to leave the money, the properties, whatever I managed to build up with my wife, to him, right? To make it a bit easier for him. But still, he will struggle, because probably he will need to move out to a bigger town. So again, tough decisions, and probably he will be able to sell them and maybe invest into something better. But it would be best if he would be able to keep them and grow the capital, and grow the wealth for next generation. Because obviously it's becoming way and way more harder to acquire wealth nowadays, because it's so expensive to invest into anything, and there are no magic investments, crypto, whatever, that will bring thousands of % of return. So yeah, you need to be patient while building wealth and smart about it. And finally, the last thing is the lack of action from the politician side, because current landscape in Poland is circling around that anybody who comes and try to live here is taking is taking the jobs of Polish workers, Polish people. They are taking the assets, they are taking the investment possibilities, they are elevating the prices. But same thing, there's plenty of people that could come here, and work for the people who are retiring. You could adapt them, assimilate them into our society, if we were smart about who we let in, who we invite in. And I can easily imagine a situation where we even build up some kind of welcoming, packages, law, make it a bit easier for them to settle in, just to make Poland a home for them. Obviously you need to be fully aware from the cultural perspective, society perspective, religion perspective, not to build up or not to copy the mistakes that happen in Germany, France and other countries, maybe Belgium, maybe Netherlands. So yeah, definitely not something that is easy to do, for sure. But same time, I hate that we are in a moment where the picture given out by the politicians is that the Polish people are losing whenever there is somebody coming from abroad and starting to build a future in Poland. And especially, a city like mine, Częstochowa, it could benefit from, foreign people, immigrants, legal immigrants, to come here and start working. And I'm not even climbing to a level that we might need foreign doctors, to cure us, to look after our health, and maintain this enormous amount of old Polish people who I am also going to become. So I won't have to wait for half a year for a consultations with a specialist, right? So yeah, this is what's worrying me, but I will try to sweeten it up with this amazing view. So the river is down there, I'm climbing up. I love this area. This is like a very old actually structure with the river, where the river is running down there on the valley. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking about, and definitely, you know, maybe it would be easier to consider all of that if I would be living in Warsaw, Krakow, something like that. But nevertheless, I don't know. I'm not sure. So okay, stay well, stay safe, train if you feel like it, and train if you don't feel like it. I definitely didn't feel like it, but I made myself to do it anyway. So, and yeah, if anybody who watches this seen previous movies, I gave up on the 500 kilometers till end of May. Impossible to do it, even with very strong April and May that I hope still to achieve. But yeah, not going to happen. Maybe till August, let's see. Okay, see ya.